The locker room door that never opens. There's a door in our school's locker room that no one talks about, and I'm the idiot who opened it. It started 2 weeks ago, right after homecoming. Coach had us staying late for football practice, extra drills, more conditioning. I was exhausted and pissed off, and when I finally made it into the locker room, everyone else had already cleared out. Except Tyler, he was standing in front of that door. It's wedged into the farthest corner of the locker room. No label, no handle, just a strip of rusted metal against green tile. I always thought it was fake, like maybe it led to some old utility closet no one used anymore. But Tyler just stood there, frozen, staring at it. "Hey," I called out, tossing my cleats into my bag. "You good?" He didn't respond, didn't even blink. When I walked over, I noticed his eyes were wide, like unnaturally wide, and his lips were moving, whispering something, repeating it, like a chant. I couldn't make it out, just syllables that didn't sound like anything English. I grabbed his shoulder. "Tyler!" He flinched like I'd shocked him and stumbled back. Then he looked at me, through me, and said, "Don't open it. No matter what you hear." Then he grabbed his stuff and bolted. I laughed it off. Maybe he was just messing with me. Typical Tyler. Loved that creepy paranormal Reddit crap. Always tried to freak people out. Still, that door bugged me. So I walked up to it. No knob, no hinges, just a flat metal slab. But as I pressed my ear to it, I swear I heard those scraping, like nails on tile, long, slow drags. And then, a whisper. My name. Ethan. The next day, Tyler didn't show up to school, nor the day after that. By Monday, we were told he'd been hospitalized. "Psychotic break," someone whispered. "He went nuts, tried to gouge out his own ears." I didn't believe it until I saw the locker. Tyler's locker door was bent, like someone had slammed it with a sledgehammer. There were scratches inside, deep and jagged, not like from a key or pen, like from fingernails. No one said anything. The coach just told us to stay focused, but I couldn't stop thinking about what Tyler said. Don't open it, no matter what you hear. That night I dreamt of the door, and in the dream, it was open. I know how this sounds. I know how it feels to hear a story like this and think, nah, I'd never be that stupid. But you don't get it. It wasn't just curiosity, it was pulling me. Every day after practice, I'd find myself standing in front of it. I'd hear things, faint knocks, a girl crying, sometimes just my own voice echoing back at me. I tried recording it once, set my phone against the door, hit record, left it for 5 minutes. When I played it back, it was mostly static, until the end. A voice, my voice, whispering, "It's cold in here, so dark. Please don't leave me." I threw up in the sink. That weekend, I stayed late again. I told myself I just wanted to prove it was all in my head, that maybe there was a vent back there or a busted pipe that made weird noises, something logical, so I brought bolt cutters. Don't ask me why, I didn't even know if I could open it. But when I pressed the blade against the edge of the door, something clicked, like the air shifted. Suddenly, the door creaked open, all by itself, just a few inches, and from inside, cold air poured out, like stepping into a freezer. I wanted to run. Every instinct screamed at me to run. But I stepped inside. It was a hallway. A long, narrow hallway dimly lit by flickering yellow bulbs. The walls weren't tile anymore. They were concrete, old, cracked, like a basement that had been sealed for decades. There were footprints in the dust, bare footprints. I followed them. The hallway twisted and turned, descending lower and lower until I couldn't hear the gym above anymore. Just the hum of electricity and the occasional drip of water. Then I heard it, the crying. A girl, maybe 10 years old. Soft, hiccuping sobs echoing through the halls. I turned the corner and froze. She was standing there, back to me, drenched, pale, wearing an old-fashioned dress, torn and stained. Her hair was stringy and black, plastered to her face. "Are you okay?" I asked. She didn't turn, but the sobbing stopped. Then she whispered,
You shouldn't be here.
and the lights went out. Pitch black. I fumbled for my phone, turned on the flashlight, but she was gone, just vanished. I spun around panicking, and that's when I saw them. The walls, they were covered in names. Dozens of them. All scratched in with what looked like fingernails, and one of them was Tyler, fresh. Right under it, a new one was being scratched as I watched. Ethan. I ran. I didn't care where, I just ran. The hallway twisted in impossible ways. Doors that weren't there before started appearing. Some were half open, revealing rooms full of old gym equipment, rotting and warped. Others were locked. Screaming came from behind one, and above it all, that voice. Ethan, stay. We need you. I finally found the original hallway, the one that led back to the locker room. The door was still open. I sprinted through it, and it slammed shut behind me. No one believed me. The janitor said there's never been a door in that corner. The coach called my parents and said I was showing signs of mental exhaustion, but when I checked the recording from my phone again, something new was there. Not my voice, not the girl's, a man's voice, cold, deep. One more soul, one more name. Soon, the door stays open. I transferred schools last week, but I still dream of the hallway, of that girl, and when I wake up, there's dust on my feet, and my name, it's scratched into my bedroom wall.